Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and today, unfortunately, this is going to be a video about mealy bugs. Just found a huge infestation, pruned a very hardy hanging plant. It was looking beautiful and flowering, and then, wow, full mealy bug infestation. And unfortunately, the trio of succulents that Laura and I planted together down below that plant have them horribly, and the cactus next to it. So going to show you what we're going to do. And there's Stelly. There's your daily dose of baby. Hey, Stelly, say hi. So that's what's coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bug. All right, so this is the variety, the species of plant that I just had to totally prune down. You see it has these tiny white flowers, which annoyingly fall down, and we have to vacuum multiple times a day. But we have 2 dogs, so we have to vacuum multiple times a day anyways. So here's that hanging plant. I pruned them all the way down to stumps. And did you already clean some off? Yeah. Let me zoom in. So Laura's using a hand wipe, so they were all, this is the base of it, they were all up in the cracks. Terrible white, and you see, look, that's what most of the leaves look like. So I'm even going to have to fully defoliate this and wipe that down. And it was looking sweet too. But also in here, where are they at? Oh yeah, yeah, right there. Hold on, wait 1 second. You see they're all up in there. And they're just down low, and when you try to clean these things, they just fall off, so this thing will look bare anyway. So we're going to take advantage of this opportunity. Laura is going to prune it on down.
One cut here.
Yep. And then when there are no, and then throwing it in a bag, and we'll be bringing it outside so that they could freeze to death in the garbage for infesting my beautiful trees and plants. Yeah, so when there's none of these on there, okay, Laura's gonna get the baby. No, I understand. She saw the phone and she thinks Franny's on it or something. That's she talks to my daughter Franny on FaceTime all the time. So anytime we have the phone on with anybody, she gets excited. It's really cute. So we're gonna basically prune this all the way off, and then you see on my cactus, all over the place too. There we go. So gonna get those cleaned up and this one pruned up. It was looking rather attractive, but I guess getting a little leggy. So we'll probably prune this one while we're here. Here, let me set up the tripod so we can just get it on camera. All right, so Stella decided it was food time. So y'all are stuck with me. So these are the wipes that we're using to deal with the mealy bugs. I've tried a variety of ways to deal with species. With mealies, I've found just a hard prune, and anything with an all-natural soap works. But these wipes are pretty convenient. They are it's called Seedling by Grove, and they're certified compostable cleaning wipes, which is cool. And they're made out of bamboo and some other renewable materials. Yes, and they use bamboo because it says they're ready for harvesting in as little as 3 months, while trees take 20 plus years. And this variety of bamboo is not a source of food for panda bears. So talk about being an ethical company. I really like that. So hopefully they work. If not, I will take a spray bottle, fill it with warm water, a little smidge of all-natural dish soap, and I don't know, maybe a little rosemary oil or whatever essential oil I could find around. That seems to work. Okay, so the one around back has it as well. This prickly one doesn't. But I've been looking at this prickly one going, oh, yeah, it does down here a little bit. Going, all right, it would look much better if it opened up like this at a much shorter height. So I'm going to take it way down here. And if I wanted, I could plant these easily as cuttings, but since they've been infected, I'm just going to toss them into that airtight bag and get them outside as soon as possible. So I'll finish what Laura was doing up here. I liked some of the branching, but it almost got like too many branches for the size of the foliage, so it got cluttered. And since I can't go around selecting branches, I might as well take it back hard as well, just like the other one. This one as well is very, very easy to root as a cutting. Yeah, it's really terrible in close to the trunk where the branches are coming out, so this will make it a lot easier to get cleaned up too. Hey, baby. It's funny because she hasn't been fussy for one moment this entire day. She slept well last night. She was good on a car ride. But now I'm videoing. It's all good, Stella, baby. Okay. Oh, this one's too long now. Oh. Wow, talk about unattractive during the growing back process. So I did some hard prunings on a couple of videos, last couple of videos. Money tree restyling clump into like a weird beach scene. And I did my Delonix Regias and some blue jacarandas, so I'll give you the update on those budding back out before I am done here today. I think I'll have just enough memory on my phone to do that on the video. So this is basically getting attacked closer to the base. And so it's making everything else weaker, so this will grow back out like that. So I'm just going to bring it back basically to the pot. And this is a centerpiece on one of our bonsai displays, so I'm going to, while it's growing back, I think, hide it and put something else on display. It's I really like it. You know, this one coming out like a little crawly bush, you know, and then like a pine tree and a maple, but in succulent form. That's what it makes me think of. And it's one of the few that we've done every time together. Laura keeps asking me what I want for Christmas, and my response is I have enough trees. I have enough soil, I have enough pots, so I don't need anything. She says that's boring. I mean, really, I don't change sizes, so I'm still wearing clothes from like 20-something years ago. I don't care. I'm not going to win any fashion contests. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to get these cleaned up. No sense in needing to show you that. You know, you wipe it down gently and try not to pull out any of the new nodes. And let me get you that update, and we'll get out of here. All right, so here's the money tree restyling. There's a video and a playlist from the start of this thing, probably 3 or 4 videos over the course of 3 years, almost 4. So you see the leaves that I did leave on are getting larger, and then on the ones without leaves, like here, we are popping out. Nice. And I think even 2 of the 3 cuttings, maybe even 3 of the 3, are looking promising. This tree I noticed is a little softer at the bottom. Maybe it's in my head, it doesn't feel like that now. So that one also doesn't have any buds popping out. So if I lose this one and gain, 2 to 3, that's a win. So I really like it now. And the top dressing is doing its job. I'm doing my best to not overwater. Okay, moving right along. I put the 2 the Lonix that I pruned the hardest together here in the middle of these pencil and 2 big aloe, because it's like so full of foliage. And then with I forget what the hell these are called, Hoya, yeah, with those kind of filling it in, these can bud back out while they look like stumps without, you know, being an eyesore. So this makes me so happy, because even though I'm really confident with these trees not responding well to a hard prune, anytime you totally defoliate and hard prune, I think everybody has a little bit of worry that they're not going to come back. But they do. You see right down here. Right there where my finger is. That is where a little leaf just fell off. And so I see that spot swelling. So I know that's where it's going to bud out at a minimum. And, well, I have a bunch more that basically look like that. So that's the good story. I might as well while I'm over here. This is the Queen of the Night. I pruned it ridiculously hard because it was taking over the room. And as you see, in maybe a month and a half's time, yeah, it was around my birthday, end of September. So October, November, okay, so over 2 months, but a bunch of new growth like this and this, all over the place. So that's great. That means it'll flower even this year. I thought I might miss a year. And the cuttings that I just popped in a vase with some perlite and water, they are loving life too. So success. All right, y'all. So that's going to do it for today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. I am going to be doing an experiment probably tomorrow or maybe the next day with 3 of the mums that we had out for the autumn season. They kind of got flash frozen with a nice cold rainstorm and freeze overnight. So I am going to try to take them out of dormancy using 3 different techniques, and we'll see if we could do it. I've always wanted a mum bonsai. Since I got the geranium bonsai idea from Bonsai J, I'm like, ooh, mums, that would be cool. So that's what's coming up on the next episode. But for now, we're done here at the ranch. From my family to yours, I wish you the best, and cheers.